I played Dead Cells for 1 hour straight to find out how far I could get in this hour. Now let's talk a bit about Dead Cells. Dead Cells is a roguelite which is regarded as one of the best in the gaming community. So I'm going on a journey to figure out how long it takes for someone to fall in love with the game and for someone to hate the game. And I'm only giving myself 100 hours to find the answer. This is hour 1 of 100. Wow. Strange one we have here, huh? Firehead. Huh? What? So yeah, I actually did find my first NPC, and yeah, she didn't really much say anything. She's just this woman with a big bow wearing some armor. Busy telling me a bit about the prisoner, telling me that yeah, she's kind of stuck in a time loop, kind of just like stuck in a time loop, can't really die. You know, the basic crap that you should hear in the beginning of a game. Telling me, I don't know, cat's got your tongue, even though I'm headless. What a joke! What a joke! Somebody give this woman an accolade. I was so laughing. But it was what it was. I would say it was a simple experience. She gets the job done at the end of the day, but no interesting dialogue, no real reason for me to care about her existence. So I do end up just skipping the rest of her dialogue, running to do my first run, and I'll tell you, I would say I like the parry mechanic. Really do just also like the feeling of just watching the enemies explode and turning them into victims of my malice. But I feel like the rest of the run was just absolutely normal. Then I end up dying because, you know, just your skill issued novice. Yeah, just your skill issued novice. Hey, I don't care. Out of the way, woman. Go make me a sandwich.
Stop it. Get some help.
We're grabbing the shield again. I like the shield. Yeah, shield me. Shield me from my mistakes. Ah, how did I miss that parry? How did I miss that parry? Yeah. I want to murder. I want to murder. Yep. Victim. We found a victim. He's a victim. Who wants to be a victim of my malice? Who wants to be a victim? You're a victim of my malice now. Who's there? Who's there? Who's there? Who's there? Yeah. Victim of my malice. I can't parry. I can't parry. Yeah, I can parry, son. I got my parry ability back. Open the door. Open the door, you coward. So yeah, kind of like dealing with this immediately after the first run. That's when I actually started to have fun because I was starting to understand the mechanics, except dodging because my dumbass doesn't understand how to press shift. Press shift, dumbass, to fucking dodge and get the dodge thing off of your head. But yeah, I kind of did like this run because now it's actually when I'm starting to like enjoy the game. So I can say the first run maybe you still won't enjoy Dead Cells, but under my perspective, the second run's always way more fun because now you understand more of the mechanics and what's going on, and I actually do end up finding a lot of very, very like funny things, like that slamming down thing. Every time I come from one platform and I jump, I can actually slam down onto the ground. I find it like really funny to see all of those guys explode. But I did go down and I found like this fucking chest. And this is where we get our first weapon. Check it. Um, what does it do? Let's see. It's a hammer. A hammer and a sword would a hammer and a shield would go crazy. A hammer. And that's how I found, yeah, my first weapon, the Nutcracker. And it lived up to its name, and immediately after it, I found a shield, a better one. Don't remember its name though. But yeah, after grabbing the Nutcracker, kinda did just, you know, enjoy just crushing the skulls of my enemies. Just like the way that you crushed them. But yeah, other than that, it was really enjoyable. But I did find something really interesting in a jar. Not what you're thinking. This is what it was. Bug. The small bug in a jar. I know, it's crazy. Something feels off about the bug. Okay, potential weapons sort. Probably not. Oh, yes! Buggy, I love you. You're the best bug to ever exist. Know that. Yeah, that's Buggy for you. So after talking to Buggy, he gave me some blueprints, and I would say he's one of the best NPCs, in my opinion, in the game. No dialogue, just blueprints, and we're on our way. So I finally did get to my door, so I just thought, let's kill the remaining enemies and be on my merry way. So after killing all of the enemies that I found behind me, I ran back to that door and I kind of just went into it. And this is when I realized that there are two doors in after you open a door, and I had the second door opened where I'd have to kill 30 enemies. Specifically, now in post edit, kill 30 enemies consistently without getting hit. I have learned. So yeah, after picking up the grenade, because the ice grenade, because I saw it in the run, I decided to move on and see what we have in the rest of the area. Then we had found the collector, a semi-decent NPC, but is an NPC we deal with a lot. And then I ended up seeing that I could do this. Yes. Thank you, sir. Thank you, collector. You're the best set of company that is here. Door! Yeah! Hi. Talk to Gablin. Hi, Gablin. I'm really happy. Okay. Mutation. Currently, everything I have on me is green. Counterattack! I saw counterattack. I take counterattack. Giblin, Nibby. Violence. Bomb! Bomb! I own a bomb. 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 Yeah, I do own a bomb. That's what I found out. The ice grenade was a bomb, and I can have mutations in this game. Don't really understand how mutations work throughout now, but I just thought if you do one thing, then you do another thing, then your mutation kicks in. Hopefully it works like that, but if you know, how about you tell me in the comments below. But I did learn something after going into the next door. Platforming actually exists in this game. You know, the type way in which you'll take damage if you fall into spikes. Yeah, kind of learned right there that I don't like platforming, and then I just died to a samurai because he was like my mom, figuring out that I was playing games in the middle of the night and I would have to get the shoe to the face. Everyone knows how that feels. We end up talking to the knight, who talks about how this collection will look so great after me and the collector are done. Then I kind of look at it and be like, true, but it's whatever. We find more NPCs such as this older Giblin, it seems. So he says, he's not Giblin, but I call him older Giblin. And then we meet this guy in this part where he like changes my outfit. That was great. And I find this weird guy sitting on this high point near the collection who seems to be taking records of something, but it's whatever. So I end up moving and starting my third run. A weird altar. Look at this strange little man holding. Ooh, is that a blessing? Did you just get blessed? Huh? It seems to be a potion. We on our way. The altar is glowing though. I do not want to deal with that. We don't want to end up summoning a boss. Yep. Give me a shield this time. And it gives me the... Oh, wait, that's a bomb. That's a bomb. Give me the bomb. Give me the bomb. I don't care. I love explosions. Boom goes the cannon. I am so dead. Oh, God. Yeah, not so big so right now, are ya? Keep quiet. Yeah, walk away. Walk away. Yeah. Oh. Oh, that's a boss. Oh my God. And I parried his last attack. Is that a pan? Yeah, it's a pan. It's a... Oh! I like that. No, this weapon is mine now. We're rocking the pans. Yeah, there's a boss here. Oh god, imagine getting whooped by a frying pan. Yep, my favorite weapon. I wish I could have it all the time. Give me a shield for God's sake. No shield, no game. We don't play. I don't play like that. I chucks. I got them pan chucks. Yes. But I still am locked out of both doors. Let me in. Let me in. All of us gotta take a moment just to pause and just think about this. These pans are broken. I just went three doors already. 3 doors. Just with pans. With pans alone. Like, somebody's gotta tell me who made these things. They are broken. Broken. You know what? Everyone who wants to hop on to the glazed train of these pans, join me. If there's a stronger weapon, I bet there isn't. How about you comment that? I don't want to die here. You know what? If I see any chance... Oh, shield. I see shield. A shield is better than anything else. If you're not running a shield, I don't know what you're doing with your life. Ah! You have to have a shield. A shield will save your life one day. It's like ham boning. Ham boning will save your life one day. Same thing with a shield. You don't have one, it won't save your life one day. Oh, cry up. I genuinely have to get good. Did you just get parried? And so we get to the final arc here, where now I'm actually about to fight the last boss. 5 minutes on the clock. The runs were fun, everything was great, but this... Oh crap. Like, am I going to die? I'm so sorry, just looking at this, looking at the background scares me. Why does it look like an arena? Oh my god, the final moment of rest. No, is this a boss? Why isn't... What did I do to deserve this? Well, meet my friends. Left, right, and good night. The power of a of the shield. What are you going to do about it? I've got the shield on my side. Half health, baby. Look at your health. Look at your health bar. No. And I died. Oh, why? And that was my 1-hour journey in Dead Cells. I've created a Discord server where you can talk to me directly and other members of my community. So how about you go down and check the link down in the description. The name's Noah, and if you like this video, I'm pretty sure you'll like the one right up here.